guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing you guys this look right here. It's kind of like giving me like fall vibes, so I'm gonna title it like fall makeup tutorial or something. I wasn't gonna do a dark lip just because I feel like dark lips never look good on me, but I'm living for this look. This is so me. This cut crease is so me. But if you guys would like to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So to start off this look, first things first is I'm going to go ahead and prime my eye to get it ready for my shadows. I like to use some Tarte Shape Tape, and then I use a beauty blender and I just blend it all out just to make sure everything is even and nothing creases. I don't set that down with any powders or anything. I like to have a like tacky base for my shadows just to make them pop more. And then I took my Morphe 3502 palette and I just took that orange shade from the palette. And right now what I'm doing is I'm not going to focus too much on the blending part of the look at all. My first thing that I like to do is I like to take my color and I like to just place the color down. Just place it down where I want it to be. So I put some on my outer corner and then I placed some into my crease as well, just because my base is tacky, and if I don't place anything into my crease, then it will crease, you guys. So I like to place the color in there as well. I winged it out a little bit, and then I tapped off the excess, and then I'm not blending yet, but I'm just kind of focusing on placing the shadow a little bit higher. And then I took that like lighter transition shade and an actual like blending brush, and now is when I'm going to focus on like the actual blending part of this look. So I'm going to blend the outer corner, blend that like I kind of want this look to be a little bit more winged out, so I kind of blended that as well. And yeah, just blend it till you're satisfied with it. I kind of just keep looking at it, and then whenever I'm satisfied with it, then I'll continue with the look. And then kind of when you blend, you kind of do lose some of that like initial pigmentation. So I took a little bit more of that like darker orange shade, and I'm kind of just, you know, placing a little bit more of that into my outer corner and into my crease just to kind of intensify it a little bit more and bring back that color. And of course, I'm doing a half cut crease. Give me some credit, you guys, because I actually have not done a cut crease in a while. I haven't done a cut crease tutorial. Sorry if you guys can hear Mommy's like crying. I have fried rice and she wants it so bad. But I'm just going to go ahead and cut my crease. You guys know the drill with that. And I'm just creating a half cut crease. Taking that like shimmery shade, and I'm going to be using that as my lid shade. I made sure that I like blended out my like where I cut my crease. I made sure I blended it out, that way I don't have any creasing. And then I took like this big brush and placed that shimmer shade down, and then I took like a smaller like little like baby brush just so I can have a more precision when applying this shade, and I could just be more precise about it. And then with any shimmer shade, no matter how pigmented that shit is, I always wet my brush with some setting spray, and it just makes the shadow pop so much more, you guys. And then I'm gonna suck at explaining this right now, you guys, but I hope you guys can understand. I literally suck at explaining stuff. But the little part where like my outer corner is, and like the little part where like where I cut my crease is, like I hope you guys are understanding kind of what I'm saying. But I'm gonna go ahead, and I didn't like put that shimmer shade down on there yet. I left that kind of tacky because what I'm doing right here right now is I took that like orange shade again, and I'm gonna make sure that I blend like I blend my outer corner to where I cut my crease. That way I have like a seamless blend. And then after I blend that out, I took that like darker brown shade, and I just took it just to darken up the look, but I was kind of shook because the shade wasn't really showing up too much, and usually these shadows are super pigmented, so I was shook. And then I just took some eyeliner and I created a wing off camera, and that kind of completes the eye look. Now onto the face Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. It is, you guys. I love this primer so fucking much. I live for it. Like, this is my second bottle, and oh my god, I was so sad when I ran out because it's my favorite primer in the whole freaking world. And then for foundation, I mixed together the Frankie Rose foundation and the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Liquid Foundation. The Frankie Rose, I was trying out because My friend Kathy actually gave it to me, so shout out to her. And I usually don't buy matte foundations a lot, because I actually never buy matte foundations because I am so fucking dry, you guys, so I cannot do matte. I usually cannot do matte, but this foundation, I did like it. The only thing that I would, like, the only negative thing that I would probably say about it is that it kind of did oxidize a lot. But I will try it again. I'll probably just mix it with other foundations, or I'm gonna try it again on its own and see how it, like, works. Because for this look, I literally took it off right after filming and right after taking pictures. But little tip for you guys is for your smile lines, if you guys struggle with your smile lines creasing, which I struggle so fucking bad with that. I crease, my smile lines are the only thing that creases on my face, and they crease so bad. But what I do is I like blend out my foundation, but I literally will put no product on my smile lines, and then like I'll like turn my beauty blender over to where it has no product, and I'll kind of blend a little bit of foundation onto there, but like foundation that's already on my face. Does that make sense? So I basically put no product on there, and then I just kind of, even it out with the beauty blender. If that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. But as you guys can see, what I'm doing there is I went ahead and applied my concealer. I used my Tarte Shape Tape concealers in the shade Light Neutral and in the shade Light Sand, I believe. And then I kind of mixed them together just because one of them is a little too light, and then the other one I think works pretty good for my skin tone. And then I just, blended out my concealer. You guys know the drill with that. I love the coverage that the Tarte Shape Tape gives me, but it is just like too dry for me, you guys. Like, usually I like using my NARS concealer, my NARS creamy radiant concealer, or my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and then I'll use a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape because Tarte's a little bit just too dry for me. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set that down with some powder. I'm not baking today just because I was using like a more matte foundation, and the Tarte Shape Tape was a little bit more dry than my usual concealer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set it down with a little bit of powder, not too much, using my good old Laura Mercier powder, which is like my favorite powder of all time. And as you guys can see, when I place down my powder, I don't like brush it on there. I kind of just like tap the powder on there. I just feel like that like kind of works for me. It doesn't get rid of any of my coverage or anything. And then for my smile lines, once again, I kind of blend that out. They don't have a lot of product, but it all looks even in the end. And I, of course, set down my forehead as well. And then for the rest of my face, I use like the tiniest amount of powder on a bigger brush, and I kind of just make sure everything is set down. I tried not setting my face because I'm so dry and just going in with bronzer, but the powder really does make a huge difference in how long my makeup stays and even in how it looks. And then when I went ahead and I started to bronze my face, I used my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, which is my all-time favorite. It smells so bomb, you guys. And I kind of just used this on a like smaller like angled Vanity Planet brush, and I kind of just placed that product down. And then I took this like bigger brush, as you guys are looking at right there. I took that like bigger brush, and I feel like that brush just like dispenses the product so evenly, and it just like my face is like bronzed so evenly after I use this. And then for blush, I used my Benefit, I was gonna say Too Faced, my Benefit California blush. It's my favorite blush ever. And I love blush. I don't know, I know that there's people that don't like blush, but I live for blush. Like, blush makes the biggest difference ever, you guys. It just makes you look more like awake and like more like I don't know, it just makes the look 10 times better. So I added some blush, and then I do blend my blush onto my bronzer as well. And then you guys might be a little confused. But I'm placing some of that blush like all like on my nose, basically on like the tip of my nose, and I even placed some on my forehead. There's people that I've seen that do this. I know Thomas Halber. I hope I didn't say his last name wrong, but I know he likes to do that a lot. One of my friends likes to do it a lot. So I just went ahead. I tried it out. I didn't cream contour that day, so F it, whatever. And I also did not contour my nose. I know, what a shocker. I always go in on my nose, but I didn't really contour my nose too much. I went in on the sides of my nose a little bit just to kind of even everything out. And then what I'm doing right here is I sprayed my face with my Urban Decay Rebound Spray. It just made me like feel a lot more hydrated. You know, sometimes you can feel a little dry after, putting so much powder on, but I sprayed it with that, and I also sprayed it with my All Nighter spray. And of course, highlight. You cannot skip highlight. I went in with my Amrezy Glow. You guys know that's like the only highlight I've been using since that highlighter came out. I'm obsessed. I cannot put it down. And then I'm highlighting the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose. I took like a smaller brush to do that. And I did go back in with like the blush because I actually really liked it, you guys. So I think I probably will keep like like doing the whole blush thing on my nose and like on the rest of my face. Maybe on like my more natural days, and like when I don't have a lot of time, you know, like days that I won't like cream contour, or like days that I want to look more natural, I'll probably keep doing that. And then I took a brush to kind of blend everything together. And I did get all close to the camera because I kind of wanted to show off the look a little bit. I really, really liked it. I haven't done a cut crease in a minute, you guys. I think that's like the second cut crease I've done in a while. And then for my brows, sometimes I like a clear brow gel. Sometimes I like a tinted brow gel. For that day, I used the Benefit, I believe the Gimme Brow, and I used the shade 3. I like to brush all my hairs up, like make them all stand up, and then I kind of brush them like to the side. Then lastly, we're going to finish off with the lips, of course. I took like a dark lip liner from NYX. I'm not sure what shade it's in, but if I find it, I'll link it down below. And then Urban Decay was nice enough to send over a bunch of their lippies, and a lot of them are giving me like fall vibes. I know I'm going to be using a lot of them for fall. And then I'm going to go in with, first with this shade, and it's in the shade Disturbed. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Aftermath right after that. And I'm going to use the shade Disturbed kind of like on the outer part of my lips, and I'm just going to kind of use that to fill my lips in, but I'm going to leave like a space in the center, because then I'm going to go in with the shade Aftermath, and I'm going to kind of just use that in the center of my lips. I don't really want too much of an ombre. I just, like, I don't know, I don't think like I look good in dark shades. Like, I just can't wait for my braces to come off. I feel like my braces throw everything off. But I went in with the shade Disturbed, and I used that in the middle of my lips, and I kind of, you know, just blended that together. And that basically completes this look, you guys. This is the finished look. And that is going to be it for this video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I know you guys really like my chatty videos, but I've also been getting a lot of comments that you guys just want me to, you know, talk about the makeup and not ramble so much. And I ramble so freaking much, and I just cannot do a chatty video without rambling and repeating myself 30 million times. So I thought I would do a voiceover for you guys today. I'll be switching it up. I'll do some voiceovers, some chatty videos. It is 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not bothered to do my hair or nothing. It's just gonna be how it is. And it is what it is. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope that you guys loved this look. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments box below. Let me know what videos you guys would like to see next. I love you guys so much. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you guys have your post notifications on. Turn that bell notification on down below. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.